Well, hi there. Welcome to the Soul Sister channel on this Sunday, February 20th. My name is Kat. I have your astrological forecast for the week ahead going through Saturday, February 26th. Before we get started, let's become balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher selves by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Let's take one more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, negativity, all the toxicity. We can see it just flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away. In its place, we're being filled by this incredible white light. This white light includes love, power, and goodwill. Not only does it fill our entire body, but it is going out. We see it going out and forming a protective bubble around us. This bubble of white light is deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity back to its source. While we are in this space of white light connected with our higher self, we are going to say our Sun in Pisces affirmation. I am a spiritual being in a physical body. The light of my spirit illuminates my path. We are going to say the affirmation together, and then we'll stay in this space of white light connected with our higher self for just 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation. I am a spiritual being in a physical body. The light of my spirit illuminates my path. Good, good. And this is a great affirmation for our Pisces energy. We have the Sun, Jupiter, and Neptune in Pisces. So big stuff. And this Pisces energy in its purest form is our connection to the whole, the connection to the universe. It comes back to my keynote for the Soul Sister channel, Life is Lived from the Inside Out. Not only can we see the entire universe? Are we part of the entire universe? But the entire universe is part of us as well. And we went through last week, Valentine's week, our relationships and where we're at with them. We learned where we're at with them last week, like we didn't know, but either they're healthy or they're not healthy, and we're working on making them healthy. And that continues on this week with a little residual energy. But what I really want to stress is making sure that we are developing that relationship with our higher self. That is the most important relationship that we have. Hence the affirmation, we are spiritual beings in physical bodies. We have to understand that we are greater than what we are experiencing in this physical realm. Energy is vibration. Energy has to be vibrating very slowly for us to hold form. So if you have energy that's vibrating slow enough that we can see, feel, and touch it, and then we have this incredible spiritual being trying to exist in this very low vibrating vessel, we can't get all of us in here. This cannot, it can't sustain it. We would implode. So what we do is we work on this relationship to connect to that part of ourselves that is greater than what we can experience in this physical body. And it's through that connection that our way, our path is illuminated. Hence the affirmation this month, the Sun in Pisces affirmation. So that gives us something to think about. But let's start with today, the 20th. It's not a great good of the whole day working with the group. There's not a lot of support there. If we need to do something, it's best on Sunday today if we just do it ourselves. Go slowly. Not slowly, go solo, because there isn't going to be support for whatever we've got going on from out there. Everyone is into their own stuff, and if we try to get some support, we're just going to come up against excuses and wah, wah, wah. So if we have to do anything on Sunday today, let's just go it alone. That's the only way we're going to get it done. On Monday, we are experiencing the moon in Scorpio hooking up in water sign, right? Emotions hooking up with that Sun and Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces, major emotions. So we are on emotional level, and there are those around us who are going to use that to manipulate and control us, to buy their story or buy into their story. So be aware of that on Monday. What it will look like is they will come after our good-heartedness, and they'll tell the story. Remember, Neptune is all about illusion and fantasy too. So they'll tell a story about some sad story of how we can physically or financially help someone, something, some group, and they will try to get our buy-in. And what will happen, the story is just a story. It's not really the truth. They are either trying to get attention for themselves. So if we give them a donation, they're going to say it's from them and not us. Something not so pretty like that. So just be aware on Monday not to allow others to use our good nature to manipulate or control us to do something we really don't want to do or participate in. The moon connections on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, is our imagination stimulated? Oh my gosh, the ideas, everything is coming in. And maybe it might be hard for us to keep up with it, because with all those planets in Pisces, like I said, that veil is thin. So we are getting a lot of creative information, a lot of ideas. So Tuesday is a great day to journal. Capture those ideas. We're not going to do anything with them. It's not a productive day, but capture those ideas, that creativity, get it written down, because we're going to come back to this journaling at the end of the week to see what we have come up with, what we have written down. So on Tuesday, if we're having those great ideas, make sure we write them down. Make sure that we are paying attention. Make sure that we're listening to to our intuition, or if anything just happens like it's synchronistic, like, wow, that is too weird. Our higher self will be talking to us big time on Tuesday. So make sure that we're paying attention. Now on Wednesday and Thursday, that romantic, passionate Valentine energy comes back with the moon connections, and we have Neptune sextiling Venus and Mars. So it is a great, I wish it was Saturday. It would be a great date night. Well, Wednesday and Thursday can be great date nights too, right? So we are really connected with our partner, with that special someone in our life. And we want to share with them our appreciation of them. And we're so grateful. And so we want to express our feelings for that significant other, that partner, maybe our best friend, maybe someone special in our family who's been by our side. So that continues Wednesday, that lovely energy from last week, that mushy, lovey energy. Except on Thursday, we do have a little fly in the ointment on Thursday that messes up a good vibe. And that is Mercury in Aquarius squaring Uranus and Taurus. So we're feeling all passionate and furry and fun, and let's do this and let's try that. And why don't we? And all of a sudden, it's like, boom, we hit the wall on Thursday because partner ain't playing. They don't want to play. They're like, no, not going to do it. Don't want to do it. It's new. It's different. I don't want anything to do with it. Why do we have to do that? So that could rear its ugly head on Thursday, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we are into trying something a little bit different on Thursday. Maybe, well, it's going to be more on Saturday, but, just trying like a new restaurant or something like that. Listen to a new band, something like that. Also, I want to make sure that I mention another thing on Thursday, especially with this Piscean energy. Piscean energy is all about that connection with our higher self. It's our connection to the whole and being part of the whole. When we're not feeling that, listen, when we're not feeling that, this energy defaults into addiction. So if we are abusing alcohol, if we are abusing drugs, if we are abusing our work by working all hours. These are all addictions, and we are experiencing them because we have not developed a relationship with our higher self, and we're kind of lost and stumbling around and confused and unsure. And so to escape, we move into these addictions that give us some form of what we believe to be control. But really, it isn't. It's Pisces. It's all an illusion. It's not really true. We don't have control at all. Be aware of that if we find ourselves going down the path of addiction, especially this week. Because if we are not in a healthy space, we will have a tendency to do that. Friday, the moon goes into Capricorn. So all this wishy-washy imagination, we've been journaling. We haven't done anything with it. We don't feel like doing anything with it. Well, Friday, we go back and read our journal. What thoughts have we written down this week? Let's see. What do we have? What am I going to do with this information? Can I do something reasonable? Can I manifest what these ideas are? And how do I do that? That moon in Capricorn is a nice, earthy, grounded energy. So we're taking all these creative ideas and we're bringing them down into reality and seeing if they are actually feasible, workable, or not. So Friday, we take that imagination and we see what we got. And then on Saturday, the moon is still in Capricorn. It's doing all kinds of fun stuff. Trying Uranus in Taurus, sextiling Jupiter in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces. So we go back into that romantic, very passionate, very loving energy. It's a great night to hang out with our bestie or with our significant other, with our family. We want to do something. Oh, we don't want to go to the damn movies. Oh my gosh. This is Capricorn. Let's take a walk. Let's go camping, right? Let's do something physical. Well, we can have sex too. That's a good idea. But bringing down all that emotion, that imagination, it kind of gets a little bit more grounded. Like yesterday, Friday, we can see where our ideas, if they're actually feasible in the physical world or not. And on Saturday, we're just like, we might want to just get out of our comfort zone. Try something a little different. We've got that Uranus and Taurus, and we're gravitating to what we've always done. But today, tonight, date night, let's just take a walk on the wild side and try something we haven't done before. Just for shits and giggles, just for something different. We might learn more about each other and even fall more in love with each other if it's possible. Oh. Now, you know, if we are not in a healthy relationship, this has not been a great week, especially if we didn't use that full moon energy last week to either start healing that toxic relationship or saying sayonara, get out, you know? So if we are still in playing our little game of self-delusion, this week hasn't been very pretty for us, has it? Because our significant other has been using their power over us, trying to control us, trying to manipulate us, and trying to tell us stories that, you know, it's my way, it's best for you. Okay? So it hasn't been going very well for us if we are in an unhealthy relationship this week. We might be tending to go to the addictions because we are so uncomfortable. Please be aware of that. And if you need assistance in getting out of a toxic relationship, please reach out and get the assistance you need before it does us in. Okay? Don't keep staying in a relationship that leaves you feeling unworthy and abandoned. It's no bueno. Don't do it. It's time to move on. So let's see what the guides have to say for this week. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions, especially Wednesday and Thursday. And it's our passion for life. It's a passion for our loved one, but it's our passion for life and our work. Our imagination is being stimulated, and we're passionate about it. We might be inspired. Haven't talked about those changes most of us have been going through these past 2 weeks, but we are inspired to move on and complete those changes or make progress on those changes. We are passionate. Let's get moving. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Whoa. This is about being our true, authentic self. And especially if we are in a toxic relationship, we have the walls up, right? So no one can harm us. We've got ourselves isolated so that we feel safe. We might be addicted to our work. So how we deal with this is we just work 24 hours a day so we don't have to deal with the relationship. Our defenses are up. We can drop our defenses if we are in relationship with our higher self. That's our higher self's job, is to protect us. The universe's job is to protect us. So we can expect that from the universe. Drop your guard, drop our shields, if we believe it, and get out of our own way and let our higher self and let the universe protect us. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Again, this is a signal that we need to be developing that relationship with our higher self, because it is through that relationship that we can find our path, or find our path again if we've lost our way. We can see in our imagination what needs to happen to heal a relationship, or what needs to happen to move on from a relationship. All of this happens with the connection with our higher self. So if there's one thing that I can leave us with for this week, we're all in our imagination. It's imagination station this week. Not a great week for getting stuff done, but it is a great week for bringing in new ideas and creative new ways to do old things. And so I want to make sure that we're journaling those, we're writing those down. So at the end of the week, we can see if we can do something physically, manifest any of that stuff. It's also a week to be very aware of our tendency to addiction, because if we are moving in that direction, it means that we do not have a healthy relationship with our higher self. And if we begin to develop that relationship, we won't need that addiction anymore to help us feel this illusion of control. So make it a great week. There's a little bit of challenge because we all are in our heads all week. It is imagination station, but there's a lot of good stuff going on up there. So make sure we're writing it down. Come see me on Soul Sister Cat for my daily inspirational messages. And I got some cool memes on there too. If you like what you see today, please like it, subscribe, and share. I greatly appreciate it. Remember the keynote. So important. If there's one thing you remember from the video, the keynote for the Soul Sister channel, life is lived from the inside. It's all here, folks. All here. Here is where we connect to our higher self. Here is where the entire universe is accessible. So life is lived from the inside out. Have a great week. Don't let anyone take advantage of us. Namaste.